Hey guys, Tom with BuyMeAniPhone.com back at you today. And today we're going to be taking a look at the Glas.t or the Glas.t for the new iPad and the iPad 2. Now the Glas.t or the Glas.t is a premium tempered glass screen protector from Spigen SGP. In their previous life, you knew them just totally as SGP. So go check out their website at www.spigen.com. Now, if you guys have seen my review on the Glas.t for the iPhone 4, 4S, a lot of these properties are going to be the same, but in case that you haven't, and by the way, go check it out anyway, this is a premium tempered glass screen protector for your iPad, okay? And it is one of the most unreal screen protectors I've seen for both the iPhone and the iPad. So I'm assuming that the iPad is going to be very similar to the iPhone version. And to give you some details, guys, this is an oleophobic coated screen shield, and I almost don't want to call it a screen shield because, again, it is premium tempered glass. It is not a PET, it is a premium tempered glass, and it retails for $69.99. So it is not cheap or by any stretch of the imagination. This is an expensive screen shield, but I think that you're going to be really impressed with what it does. And in the event of a drop, if you've seen any of the other videos on YouTube where a guy actually dropped his iPad, maybe I'll link that to the below here. It actually protected his screen, and the glass screen shield broke, but the iPad screen did not. So I'd rather spend 69 bucks and have the screen shield break than to have my iPad break. So let's give you some details on this. Again, it's whole transparency, it's a silicone adhesion, and it's a really nice touch if the iPhone version is any comparison. The Glas.t is a 0.4 millimeter thick, and it's made with a chemically treated transparent tempered glass. So it's not a thin screen shield, guys. You're going to notice this on there. It is a thicker screen shield. The surface hardness is 8 to 9H. And what that means is, and 8 to 9H doesn't mean much to all of us, but it is about 3 times stronger than your regular PET screen shield. So you can put your keys on this, a knife, a screwdriver, and it's not going to scratch it up. Again, we mentioned it's an oleophobic coating, so it's going to resist fingerprints to some degree, and it's a really nice touch with your finger. Another great kind of feature of this is it's an anti-shatter glass. So there's an anti-shatter film on it, so if the glass is broken or the screen shield is broken, it's not going to shatter all over the place. It's going to stay intact, and you'll be able to take it off, and hopefully it will have spared your iPad. So again, guys, this is the Glas.t or Glas.t for the iPad. It's $69.99 at Spigen's website. It's www.spigen.com. And enough talk. Let's show you what comes with this, and then we'll get to installing this. So as you can see, we've got our nice package here, and it has this kind of seal, so it's a protective seal. And I don't know if you guys can see this or not. There it is. Okay, you have the hologram on here, so you're going to want to make sure that your hologram is on there. Otherwise, it's pretty much counterfeit. Okay, and you want to make sure that you buy this either directly from Spigen or from their Amazon store or from a reputable third-party dealer. So here we have our squeegee. We have our certificate of authenticity. So what you can do, guys, is you can go to Spigen's website, put in that serial number and see if it's authentic. We have an alcohol swab. We have a nice size Spigen microfiber, and we have some instructions, and we have the Glas.t or the Glas.t. So we're going to get this out of here. And guys, here it is. It just feels like, well, like a piece of glass, because it is. Okay, we're going to take it out of the package there. And there it is. Okay, there are 2 tabs here. We've got two back and the first one. Now the two back, you peel that off, and that is the side that goes onto the iPad. So the two is the one that goes up against your iPad glass. So that's what's included. Let's get the iPad here, let's clean off the glass, and let's get this installed and see how this bad boy looks. Okay guys, so here we have our iPad and our Glas.t screen shield, and we've cleaned the iPad really good. I don't think there's any dust on it. Just blow it off there a little bit, because this is a one-shot deal, guys. You guys want to make sure that you get this right the first time, because there is no going back. So just make sure that you've got it all off there. Okay, nice clean microfiber. Put it in the dryer if you need to. So now what we're going to do is we're going to peel off our number 2. See how we're going to do this. And we're going to put it down, excuse my head. And I was a little off, so I scooched it over just a little bit. You do have a little bit of play on this, not much, but a little bit. Okay, now we press the middle and we just let it go. And that's going to do its thing. And most of it should adhere by itself, guys. As you can see, it's working its way to the edges. We're just going to help this one along here. That one's working that way. That one's working itself that way. So there we have it. Okay, there is our Spigen Glas.t. I think I've got it lined up really well. Okay, and as you can see, okay, here we've got the Spigen website actually. As you can see here, I'm not sure if you can see that, you're going to have a little depression there. Okay, now with the iPhone version, they give you a couple of extra buttons there. I'm not sure why they didn't with the iPad version, but you know, that's something that I can live with. As you can see, we've got this one little bubble right here, and we're going to see if that works itself out in the next couple of days. So that is the installation. So at the end of this video, guys, I'm going to put in my review after a couple of days, see if that bubble came out, and we'll be right back. Okay guys, so it's been 3 or 4 days since I installed the Glas.t for the iPad from Spigen, and I've got to tell you, I actually like the Glas.t, or the Glas, however you guys want to put it, for the iPad better than for the iPhone in a couple of different reasons. One, you don't use the iPad as much as you do the iPhone, so it stays a little bit cleaner. But secondly, it just feels great on the iPad, not like it didn't on the iPhone, but for some reason I just really enjoyed it more on the iPad. So if that makes any sense whatsoever. That being said, there are some things that I like better about the iPhone installation than I do about the iPad installation. Now, as you can see, that one bubble did go away, and let me clean this off. I didn't really clean this too well before we started. So let's clean this off real quick. Okay, there we go. So as you can see, the two bubbles that we had there, the one that was right here went away. I held that down and went away after a couple minutes. But I do have two little spots, and I think they're just two little specks of dust. I have one right here. I'm not even sure if you guys can see that or not. It's right there. Okay, there it is. Okay, and we have one right, let me find it, right there. Right there it is. One right there. I don't know if you guys can see that one or not either, which is a little bit annoying, but you know, considering the size of this thing, the chances of you having a completely dust-free environment is slim to none. So one of the drawbacks on the Glas.t is you don't have a second chance. You can't pull up the corner and use the piece of tape to get that out. Now you only really notice these two little spots when the screen is off. When the screen is on, and you're doing stuff, you really don't notice them. You really can't see them at all. So it doesn't bother me too much. So guys, I know that this product is extremely expensive for a screen shield at $69.99. But I've got to tell you, number one, it cleans great. Okay, I'm not going to say that it's has less fingerprints than the iPad screen, although it does seem to. I think it's about equal, but it cleans off a lot easier, number one. Number two, this is ultimate protection for your iPad. And again, I've seen some videos on YouTube where a guy actually dropped this face down and the Glas.t cracked in numerous places. It did not shatter, but the iPad screen was fine. So if you're looking for ultimate protection just in case you drop your iPad, you can't really go wrong with a $69 screen shield. And again, you guys aren't going to take this off. Honestly, you're probably going to put this screen shield on and leave it on there for the life of the iPad. And if you sell it, you're probably going to leave it on for the next owner also. So guys, that is my review of the Glas.t. Yes, it is expensive. Is it worth it? You guys are really going to have to decide that for yourself. But I love this product on the iPad, and like I mentioned, I like the iPad version more than the iPhone version, to be quite honest with you. So guys, that is my review, installation and review of the Spigen Glas.t for the iPad. If you have any questions, shoot me an email. It's tommoccia, TOMMOCCIA, at BuyMeAnIPhone.com. Follow us on Twitter. It's twitter.com/BuyMeAnIPhone. If you want to follow me personally, it's twitter.com/NerfSqueezer. As always, guys, thanks for watching. I really appreciate your support. Remember, tell the ones you love them today, and we'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.